Unlike a lot of people, I'm looking forward to this fall/winter, or I guess the Christmas season of gaming this year. Even though I'm not sure which of the 3 shooters I'm going to buy, but after these last few days, I know which one I'm not really leaning towards anymore. What's going on, guys? My name is Chris and this is NCG Gaming, and let's talk about Battlefield 1, more specifically the Battlefield 1 beta, because it's important that we remember this is still just a beta and isn't the full game. So I'm gonna start by saying that I love Battlefield. It's my favorite shooter, it's been around in my life for a very long time, and it goes on a very short list of games that I can say I love and have emotional ties to, and I was really looking forward to it this year. But in a nutshell, for me, this beta has been kinda disappointing. I got really hyped at the trailers and all the coverage around this game and was super excited about the beta release, but yeah, not anymore. So I'll start by addressing my biggest issue, the map. Beautiful at first glance. I mean, breathtaking. When I first saw it, I instantly got hyped, but after playing on both Conquest and Rush, the only game I was offered in the beta, I slowly got more and more irritated with the way it plays. Honestly, it feels like a map from Armored Kill in Battlefield 3. In my opinion, it's way too open, there isn't very much cover, and there's large distances between areas of cover, which is only made worse by the fact that it's easy to snipe in the game, and tanks are super OP, meaning that unless you're in a covered area, you're pretty much done for.
Tahrip cephaneleri yerleştirildi.
We have lost objective apples.
Anti-armor as an infantry is near impossible, which is a huge issue. In Battlefield games, a lot of the fun comes from the balance in vehicle and infantry gunplay. Tanks kill infantry and infantry kills tanks. In the first Hardline beta, people complained that it was way too easy to kill vehicles and that RPG should be removed. And in Battlefield 1, the exact opposite is true. There really aren't any RPGs and it's not easy to kill tanks. They have large amounts of health, take very little damage from anti-armor grenades and dynamite, are fast enough to make it hard for infantry to even hit them with those things because dynamite won't stick to them, and then on top of it all, tanks can be repaired from inside of the tank. And if that's not bad enough, the light tank is tiny enough to fit into some areas that you really wouldn't expect it to fit into. The gunplay at close to mid-range is solid, and to me is the best part of the game. It's fun, intense, suppression isn't super ridiculous, and smaller infantry-based game modes might be the only reason I picked this game up. But in this overall scheme of things, some of the classes suck. The Scout class has one gadget to help you spot people. The Medic class has the grenade launcher that looks cool, but does no real damage, and the Syringe, which is this game's defibrillator, very seldom works, and that's not completely because of the gadget. It's because most times people skip the revive timer, and even then, you very seldom get the icon allowing you to perform the res, so unlike most Battlefield games, there isn't that much resing. Aside from the map, classes, and vehicles, this game gets a lot right and a lot wrong, and by right I don't mean historically. I mean, there are a lot of things that I like and a lot of things that I don't. I don't want this commentary or rant or whatever, this video, to be too long, so I won't go into complete detail about a lot of the smaller things, but this game has amazing audio quality, undoubtedly the best sound I've ever heard from a game, but the lady who calls objectives and stuff just sucks. I mean, what the heck is a objective butter?
We are losing objective butter.
And why is Cortana the game announcer?
The melee and bayonet charge is pretty cool, but the melee on the horse is super broken, and goodness, the horse, don't get me started, the horse is super bullet spongy. You can call this nitpicking if you want to, but I really hate the user interface and the game font. The user interface is just really messy and the font comes straight from Battlefront, which I hate. To sum up though, the beta for me was kinda disappointing. Not necessarily because the game is bad, but just because it's Battlefield, and its last 2 installments were only excused because they weren't a Battlefield major release. The same can't be said for this game, and I know it's only the beta and the real release might be completely different. And who knows, Sinai Desert might be the worst map in the game and all the other ones might be much better. But as things are right now, I'm not at all impressed. When it comes down to it, I always put Battlefield on a higher scale and expect so much from it. Maybe this time, that was just my mistake. Either way, let me know what you think in the comments. If you made it this far, shout out to you, beautiful person. And in parting, stay safe and take it easy.